baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainers? So today I'm coming to you guys with another recap. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think about this video, okay? So today we recap Baddies West episode 7, season 3, okay? So you already know it started off where it left off with Biggie versus Stunn, okay? Big Biggie. So she comes and, you know, I guess because the hit that Big Biggie hit against Stunner Girl, it shocked her so much. It looked like Stunner Girl had a little bit of stunner tears. Okay, it looked like she was like, hey, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Like, it looked like she was crying because she was like sniffling in. So I'm like, is it the powdered donuts? Or are you a little, a little emotional that, Big Biggie stuck you in your thoughts? Okay, so, Miss Stunner Girl wanted to get her lick back. So, she squared up with her. She said, come here, hand. You know what's going on. Come here. Yeah, position. Yeah, throw it in rotation. Throw the fist in rotation, Big Biggie. So Big Biggie, she like, come here, nigga. Yeah, what's up? So she started coming. Next thing you know, they boop. In my opinion, I don't think Stunner Girl or Big Biggie could really like throw it out like that. But it looks like, from what I see with these little 2 rounds, if Stunner Girl had more time, I think she would have got Big Biggie. Because Big Biggie, she grabs. But Big Biggie, on that second round, when she threw that, that haymaker, she almost got Stunner Girl. But it looked like she was, she was throwing it to the fence that Milan was hiding when Jonathan came in the room. But it wasn't hitting, Stunner Girl's face. You get what I'm saying? So, like, if Stunner Girl had a little bit more, time, I think she would have got Big Biggie. But Big Biggie put up a good fight too, okay? That's what I think. Because if you guys don't know, the security guard even came out recently and said that Stunner Girl, has a vice grip. That the girl is very, very strong. And this is coming just straight forward from the security. So if the security is saying that, I trust the security standpoint because he was saying that it was very hard to break up any fight Stunner Girl was like around because she was a very strong girl, okay? She's used to, the stunts and the shows, right? So the moment they separate Big Biggie, she's like, chill out, nigga. I'm a boss, nigga. Watch out, nigga. So she's like, she's pushing the security guards off to the side because she feels like I'm strong enough, to handle it. I'm not going to buckle under the pressure. Y'all got to worry about her, not me, right? This, not gonna lie, this was kind of cute because it shows like, I'm of an authoritative figure. So you can't really stun on me. You can't really get to me. Okay, so it's kind of cute that I seen Big Biggie do that or whatever. I was just like, okay, Big Biggie, like, all right, you're winning tonight.
Coming. You did it. You're winning tonight.
In the words of Phaedra. So, like, that was kind of cute when she did that or whatever. But they start going back and forth. And like I said, if Biggie had not missed with that left or right hook that she hit with, I don't know which hand it was, Stunner Girl would have ended up on the stunting floor, okay? She would have had to vogue on the floor and start stunting on the floor because she would have knocked Stunner out. Like, she really would have knocked her out. That's what I think. And the next thing you know, one of the rounds, we have Stunner Girl, you guys. She snatched Big Biggie's chains, okay? And she had it in her hand. She like, hey, you know what's going on? I got your chain, nigga. I got your chain. What's up? Hey. Right? Mind you, Big Biggie looked like she was about to cry. She was just like, you took my chain, nigga. You been hating from day one. You got my chain, nigga. I see you was looking at my chain. I'm finna call my dad Julius to get my chain back.
You got my chain?
No. I'm not getting you one either.
Boy, you think I'm playing with you? Huh? Let him go. Who you supposed to be?
Dad, it's okay.
Dad? You think I'm playing?
Give me back my chain. It looked like she was about to start crying because I'm like, girl, like, are you going to cry? But I get it, though. that's why I would never do a show like this, because like I work hard for my stuff. Like we're talking $1,000 productions. Like you're not, baby. Somebody would die. I'm telling you. Like, I couldn't. Like these shows to me just. So I get her getting mad about that because that chain probably cost a lot of money and like it's getting snatched like that. And I do agree with Big Biggie. You really got to watch out for some people. They really will watch you and whole time they was hating. I'm not saying that's the case, but I'm just saying, just to speak in generalities, people really will watch you just to hate on you. So it's like I kind of get what Big Biggie was saying. Okay, so Stunner Girl, you know she was gonna snatch her chain. Stunner Girl, she grew up in the world of stunts. She put people in cages. You know what I'm saying? She snatches chains. She strips people out their clothes. That's the type of lifestyle she grew on. So it's like that's what she's accustomed to. It's like she pulls stunts and shows. Okay, that's her name is Stunner Girl. So Big Biggie should have been a little bit more prepared for that. So Stunner starts going back and forth with Big Biggie. She's like, yo, smell like fish. Yo, Big Debbie cake stink. Okay, I can smell it from afar. Take a shower. Take a bath. You smell. Okay? They're just going back and forth. Okay? After that happens, Big Biggie, she loves to speak her Spanish. Okay? That's one thing about Big Biggie. She's going to make sure that she speaks her Spanish. So she starts going on. She's like, la negrita para tu madre esta puta, ya. La negrita, su mal, ya. So she just starts speaking Spanish. And I heard her say negro. So I'm like, did you say le negrita? Huh? You said the N-word, Biggie? Big Biggie, come here. I could have sworn I heard that negro in the Spanish. So for my Spanish entertainers, okay, I need translations down below. Because I could have sworn I heard the N-word in Spanish. Did you call her the N-word in Spanish? Because to me, that's very more derogatory than you saying it in English. Big Biggie, be careful. I'm just saying, okay? So then, Big Biggie's still saying, she's like, I'm a boss, chill out. Because security was trying to get on her. But she just keeps on him like, chill out. Ain't no pressure for me. Ain't gonna really be nothing. At the end of the day, this girl is nothing to me. And one thing that Big Biggie says that I wish she didn't say, she says that I pay girls like you to, dance at my shows, right? She says, I pay girls like you to dance on my shows. Stank girls like you to bounce their Big Debbie cakes in my club hostings. If I was, a girl that has a Big Debbie cakes and you asked me to perform at one of your club appearances and shows, I would tell you no, because guess what? You just said that, you hire 304s with Big Debbie cakes to make your parties lit, like I'm some object. I wouldn't want to dance for you anymore. That's bad for business, Biggie. You got to watch out what you say on these shows, Big Biggie, okay? So I wish she hadn't really said that. Was I the only one that kind of picked up on that? Let me know. So then, after that happens, we see Big Biggie go inside. She's speaking to the camera. She's like, "Why you following me, nigga? I'ma bust you in your cannon, nigga. You keep following me. What's up, nigga?" So she's walking. She's like, "Oh, they call me Big Mish, Little Hoover. Put in work. Hallelujah."
Maybach music.
So she walking in like Mayweather, just mad. And before she gets, close the door, she just starts speaking Spanish and slams the camera, slams the door in the cameraman's face. I'm like, wait a minute. We're not going to abuse the cameraman here. They're just there to do a job, okay? Right? Like, they're laborers. So relax on the camera people in production. I hate when reality stars kind of do that to them because it's like they didn't ask for you to have beef with them. They're just, taking account of what's happening. Like, relax, okay? Next thing you know, Stunner Girl talks to Natalie while Big Biggie is talking to the girls downstairs in the kitchen. So they're talking to the girls downstairs in the kitchen, and Biggie's like, I worked her, nigga. Somewhere like, sco. So she missed the whole fight. She didn't really get to see it. So everybody's telling her what happens and stuff like that. And Big Biggie's just like, oh yeah, like I had to bust her. She keep talking. And she keep putting cat in the middle. You feel me? She putting Cat in the middle, and I ain't got no beef with Cat. So I just feel like this. When it comes to Cat, I really wish she had separated herself from Stunner Girl because I wish more of the girls kind of got to know her a little bit better. It seems like most of the girls do like her. So it just sucks that we're gonna see most of the season with her being, Stunner Girl's like therapist, because that's what it's giving. It's giving life coach Laura, right? It's giving handler part 3, because we already have a handler with Sky. So this is part 3 handler, an interpreter. And we don't really need that, okay? So that's what I think about her and Kat, right? So then we see Stunner Girl talking to Natalie. And Stunner Girl's just like, oh, the girls are just jealous of me. I feel like they're pressing with me for no reason. When it comes to their fight, I feel like the producers, like I said, told Biggie, like, hey, there's going to be a moment to really pop off on Stunner Girl, knock her in her stunt, okay? Knock her and make her stop doing them stunt works. All right? This is going to be your shining moment. This is going to be a one fight. This season, you're contracted for a fight. You better pop her in her, okay? So I think that's what happened from what I got from it. I'm just saying. Let me know what y'all think down below. So then after that happens, Rolly and Tommy meet up in the bus or whatever, and they're like, oh, we're gonna get some masks, we're gonna get some like lip balms. They kept saying lip balms throughout the whole episode. And we're gonna, get all this gear to, run off on the plug, do some criminal stuff, rob, okay? Tommy-ish, as she says, which I'm just like, Tommy, I thought you were trying to get away from the image of your criminal past. Because if you guys don't know, the reason why Tommy has all those mugshots is due to fraud, stealing, thieving. So you would think she was trying to run away from that image. But she says, no, girl, we're going to do it all together. So they get all of their gear and stuff together. They get all the robbery gear together, everything like that. And they're Forever 21. After they go to the Forever 21, they give all the girls like all the equipment to wear so that way they could, run through the CVS like a Tomb Raider. And for the entertainers that know me for a long time, I used to work at CVS. Let me tell y'all something. CVS is the one place that people steal relentlessly. When I tell you I was a supervisor there, let me tell you something. Y'all steal, I ain't running after nobody. I used to watch them like, let's say I see somebody steal, I'm like, that's cute. They got 2 sizes, girl. They got one in the back, girl. I'm not running after nobody. Because guess what? I wasn't getting paid that much. So what, I'm going to risk my life? Risk me getting hit for a job? No. I had other supervisors I work with. We had this one lady, we're going to call her Kate. She used to run after the thieves. Ew, I got you. I got her. With the phone and everything. One time, one of them almost knocked her loose, girl, by running after them, trying to catch thieves in action, thinking that she's, policia, in the words of Big Biggie. Not me. So I wasn't shocked that they did it out of CVS because, let me tell you, it's a free-for-all over there. You could go there and just, because they don't got not but one or two people working in one shift. So I wasn't surprised at all. So the girls, they ran through the CVS with their masks and stuff like that. So they got like a whole bunch of makeup stuff, oils, all this type of stuff. So they bring it onto the bus. They're like, oh my God, girls, like this is what we got from the CVS, y'all. This is what we got from the CVS. This is what we got from the CVS. It's kind of funny to see them do it because like usually on reality shows, we don't really see stuff like this. But I could guarantee you they probably paid for it at the end, but they cut that out just to make them seem like more lit and more fun. Because they're not trying to, have them filmed, doing some criminal activities. And let's say the CVS corporation gets this and somebody that works at CVS higher ups watches this, they could kind of tell which store this happened at just by the outside of it. So I really feel like, Lemmy Pepper whipped out that credit card and paid for it at the end. And they just, cut that scene out. That's just what it gives, to be honest, right? Meanwhile, the rest of the girls are on the PJ, which I'm going to have to stop. They're going to have to stop referring it to the private jet as the PJ. It's so annoying. Meet this Natalie. We're going to get, on the PJ. And Lola, the PJ is so cool. And the rest of the girls on the PJ. So they get on the PJ. And Razor, Stunner Girl, Scotty, Low London, Natalie is on the PJ, right? So Razor Blade decides to ask Stunner Girl. She like, so Stunner Girl, is you gonna try to get your lick back with Big Biggie? Because I don't think you should get your lick back, friend. Like, what are you doing, friend? You gonna get your lick back? I don't think you should get your lick back. So all of a sudden, Razor changes, her attitude, and she doesn't think that Stunner Girl should try to get her lick back. Which I'm just like, Razor, you should be the last one talking, because you literally were drunk boots, crying and hooping and hollering, pounding the table like Joe Sam Gorilla, just to get Scotty for, grabbing your Big Debbie cake, squirrel. And now you telling Stunner Girl to not do the same? You can't do that, right? You can't do that. That's hypocritical. Speaking of Big Debbie cakes, who saw Sky's Big Debbie cakes, girl? When she took off them pants and them Debbie cakes were caking, I was shocked. I said, ooh. Looked like Razor got a competition for the Big Debbie cakes queen. This the official competitive elimination. Who wins the Big Debbie cakes? Razor Blade or DJ Sky High? Because them Debbie cakes, they were sitting high. I said, all right, I see you, DJ Sky High. I see. That's where the high comes from, okay? So then Razor keeps asking Stunner Girl. She's like, oh, can you get over you and Biggie? Can you just, make sure that you guys get along for the rest of the trip? Blase, blase, blase. And she just tries to kind of like school Stunner. And the way she was trying to talk to Stunner, I get why Stunner reacted the way that she did, because you did the same thing. And two, you schooling her like she's like 12. Both of y'all grown, and you did the same exact thing she did days prior. So why are you talking? That would have been your time, a friend, to sit back, plan your next lick back, and drink some drinks. I'm just saying. Razor just inserted herself when she didn't really need to, right? So next thing you know, I guess Zeus didn't catch this, which is really annoying. Stunner Girl, I guess, snatches Razor Blade wig. Okay? She just snatches it off. Okay? Razor Blade turned into the Blade from the movies, and she just had her cornrows on or whatever, right? So then Stunner Girl's like, yeah, get active then. Get active. You're not finna be yelling in my face. Hey, get active then. Get active. So, of course, she's like livid. She's pissed, which rightfully so. I get why, because they keep trying Stunner Girl as if she's not going to react. And then they're like, oh, my God. Come on now. Don't get me wrong. I do think Stunner Girl never was going to like Big Biggie. But, like, some of the other girls, they keep trying her for no reason. Like Razor Blade. So the episode kind of ends off there. They end up trying to separate them. At one point, Razor Blade had a good grip on Stunner Girl's hair. Grip, 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 damn meat. She was, I'm Vicky Lowe. If you ain't know, she was grabbing and grabbing, grabbing. She had a good grip. I ain't gonna lie. She had a good grip. Security ends up, separating them, and the episode ends there. We did not get to see it, which is really disappointing. Okay, because I think, Stunner Girl did a good stunt on her, because we see Razor Blade, pounding her chest like Gorilla Sam Joe next week again, okay? This episode is pretty good. It had multiple scenes, which we all love, okay? Leave your comments down below what you guys think about this episode. Stay tuned for the after show. We are out, babies.
No personal thing.